upon further reading down my list of things to do, and I found a request a long time ago for more Ackman content, and I barely got back to Ackman because yes, I was preoccupied with more fun and interesting games than anything else. So yeah, I'm a mess. So right now we're doing one of the requested videos for me a few months ago because I was doing some Ackman reactions. So this one is gonna be hot takes, of course. One of those I've read hot takes before, and believe me, there was just you stink. So let's see what the worst Elden Ring hot takes. I am interested in Elden Ring, although they say it's gonna be difficult, but I like a challenge. So let's see what this game is all about and what is Ackman gonna be talking about.
It's always a great feeling when something you adore is getting the attention and love you believe it deserves. For me,
It
that's
depends
been
on
Elden
what kind
Ring.
of attention.
The community around this game has been nothing short of spectacular in my experience.
No, mate.
People are making art, maidenless memes that get upwards of 10,000 likes on Twitter and Reddit. The subreddit itself has over 1 million subscribers now in such a
Wow.
short span of time. And I just love seeing all the community creations and videos being
that
made
an
on
orc?
YouTube across all platforms. Most of us playing and engaging with Elden Ring have been having the time of our lives.
Whoa,
The
whoa, whoa!
reason I bring that up is because, well, there's a lot of hot takes from people who are super jealous of that.
I am 100% sincere when I say, without any sarcasm, that Elden Ring can suck my dick.
Excuse me!
So you know this video is going to be good, but their opinions can't ruin something as pristine and beautiful as Elden Ring. So instead, a lot of these people just kind of flail about making incoherent rants in the vain hope that Miyazaki will add an easy mode at some point. That's right.
Never ask for an easy mode. If you can't get good, you suck. This needs to be an apparent thing about gaming. Stop making things easy. Of course, me myself get my patience tested, but at the end of the day, I need to learn. So, for those who love easy mode, go make a baby mode. Please, because I hate super easy games. Believe me, when I was a kid, I want easy mode. But as I grew up, I love the challenge. I get a thrill from the challenge. I get really angry if I'm being pushed beyond my limits, but it is such a how do you call it? It's such a sense of achievement, like an achievement that you finished a really hard boss with your effort, with your determination, with your skills that you learn throughout your journey and get better on it. It really puts things to perspective. So it really is such a little... I love to say this upon journalists, gaming journalists specifically, for what you've been doing to our games, how you ruin it by denigrating the freaking difficulty, the lore, butchering it. It's just these people are the one who wants bish baby journalist mode put into the games, where gamers like us are just want either normal or challenging modes. Believe me, you're talking to a man who plays Helldive and escalation mode in Helldivers. Believe me, the nightmare that we faced and the exhilarating triumph we feel every time we successfully extracted all Helldivers alive and accounted for is really one of the most achieving feelings ever. And if you feel like you want to go baby mode and go level 1, be my guest. That's you. But don't tell that everyone else would like to be that way. Believe me, we love a challenge. We love relaxation too, but we also love a challenge.
We're gonna be looking at the
Hottest Elden Ring takes in town.
Let's go.
So strap on your Estus flask and take a swig every time I show you something stupid. But before all that, I'm about to poison myself with a variety of different hot sauces. Now, you might be saying,
Why would you
man,
do
that's
that?
kind of random. And it is, but the reason I'm doing it
Are you insane? I can't take spicy things.
Is for the sponsor of today's video, Bespoke. They offer all sorts of themed...
Oh, now you're feeling
They
it.
offer all sorts of themed boxes of goodies. Holy... You see, all this awesome hot
Look
sauce
at
I got
yourself
came in a
now.
friendly
You're
care
regretting your
package from
decision.
Bespoke. Every month they bring in new packages.
Eat
so you
bread.
can get a grab bag of knives,
It's
couple
one of our
glasses,
solutions
and
for
some
spicy.
whiskey, outdoor gear, houseware.
A
You
slice
can
of
preview
bread.
the box before it's shipped out. Choose to keep it, swap it for another, or skip the month at no cost. Every box has a $70 retail value, but only costs $49.
What?
They sent me a Donkey Kong barrel. They sent me a Donkey Kong barrel. They sent me an actual keg. Isn't that sweet?
Boxes will be personalized based on your preferences and answers to the quiz. I picked up the hot sauce and coffee bundles, but there's so many more. So what are
Coffee
you
would be
waiting for?
mine.
Order your own box of goodies from Bespoke. And if you use the code ACT20, I'll get you 20% off your first box. Thank you, Bespoke, for sponsoring this video.
And now for something completely different.
Alright.
Probably the hot takes that blew up the most were what these three devs said about Elden Ring. And these people were from Guerrilla Games, Ubisoft,
What?
were what these three devs said.
The fact that Elden Ring scored a 97 Metacritic is proof that reviewers don't give a flaming poop about game UX. My life is a lie. Nor PC graphics, stability and performance apparently. Nor quest design, really. What are you guys talking about? What the hell?
About Elden Ring, and these people were from Guerrilla Games, Ubisoft, and Xanax Software. The fact that
Oh, no wonder it's a bullcrap take. It's from Ubisoft. Yeah, I know, and I don't give a damn if you sponsor my ass. I don't give a damn about your games anymore, because they said you are not gonna own our games and you're gonna be happy about it. I don't know the clear, concise sentence they said, but that's what I feel. I'm gonna buy their games and they say I don't own them and they can take it away from me whenever they want. Nice doing business with you. I wipe my hands and my ass of you. The fact that, yep.
Elden Ring scored a 97 Metacritic is proof that reviewers don't give a flaming poop about game user experience. My life
Do
is
I
a
need to
lie.
see
no
that
PC
image?
graphics, stability, and performance apparently. Nor quest design really. Now what these people are really saying is, I'm jealous of From Software's success because it overshadows my own. I'm
Ouch.
insecure and questioning my career and design choices. Hey genius,
It's
maybe
Ubisoft.
somebody's
What
just
you expect?
better at making video games than you. Maybe there's thousands of people better at making videos
It's a
than me.
freaking
Let's just be
competition.
happy for
That's
them.
business,
Why is it so hard?
dickheads.
Comparison is the thief of joy. And wait, reviewers don't care about PC graphics? Have we been playing the
Never
same
compare
game?
yourself. Whoa, that's beautiful.
UX also stands for user experience and like isn't a review about the user's experience with
Not
the game.
you, developer.
I mean, isn't like Actman hurt himself in his confusion. To me, these developer tweets are
Whoa,
like way
that's
out of left
so
field
beautiful.
because most devs on
Look
Twitter
at that.
celebrate each other's
Look at the
success.
pixels.
Luckily, the
Look at
memes
the
that came out of
freaking
this
graphics.
were just
It's HD.
pure gold.
My computer
Allow me
can
to
handle
play
that
you
anymore
a brief, but
because I
powerful
fried my
slideshow.
card. Yes, if you don't know, I deep fried my card and it's not working anymore. So I'm working with low graphics. Jumping AM. I hate that about UI. So many things in the UI makes me just want to pull out my hairs in frustration.
Now, I want to make it clear, it's okay to dislike a video game that I like. It's okay to enjoy something that I do not.
Yep.
model.
This goes without saying.
Dog
What I
model.
care about is if your reasons are good. Unlike this next guy who posted one of the worst Elden Ring reviews I've ever seen.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm returning this utter crap because this game is terrible.
I don't care what anybody says.
You can tell someone's angry when they're just like shaking the fucking game case in the video, and that's like that's the video.
I was going to do a video on it. This is the video. It's going to be a quick upload.
So let's summarize this guy's very brief experience with Elden
His
Ring
review
and
was only
examine
2
the
minutes
reasons
long and he
why
deleted.
thinks it's
Wow!
trash.
Spineless
Coming out
coward!
the heels of
2 minutes
my
review?
Elden Ring sucks video.
How do you make a review video only 2 minutes? If you're gonna review the entire freaking game, you play the entire freaking game from start to finish and give your 2 bits in how much, what's hard, what's not, what's okay, what was decent. Is there a bug here? Is there a bug there? Is there a problem here? Is there a glitch there? That's not a damn review. This is a freaking complaint. They should make complaint reviews. I'm getting a noise complaint. Blah, blah, blah. That's all there should be. 2 minutes for a review. What the hell? Are you making a trailer review? Because that's how it is. The hell?
Because the game does suck. It's a terrible, terrible example of game design.
Elden Ring is
your
bad
evidence?
because it doesn't follow game design principles. And no, I won't elaborate on what I think those are. That's up to
one
your
of those.
imagination, not mine.
One of
cut
those.
all the way through
I'm
that.
giving you the assignment to
Beginning
find
of the
out
game, it was
yourself.
very bland.
F
so
you.
I get to that guy with the mask. I accidentally attack him. He kills me.
So you arrived in
Accidentally-
Limgrave and immediately attacked the first non-hostile NPC. So you must have ignored the talk button at the bottom of the screen.
Why would you attack a freaking NPC? A NPC doing just doing a stance, like standing like there. Why would you attack him? I've been playing RPG games a whole part of my life, a big part of my life in my childhood, and I've never attacked anything that did not attack me. If they're friendly, if they come approach me and tell me, I have a quest for you, can you take it? The rewards will be great. I will not harm that person. Either if it's just any type of NPC, even if it's an old man wearing a hooded cloak, suspiciously there, I won't attack him if he does not swing at me. But if that thing is charging at me at full speed with flailing their swords, you bet I'm freaking throwing hands right at you. What kind of moron attacks this person standing, minding their own business? What kind of idiot does that? So that means either you have the brain span of the attention span of a 2-year-old, or you did it on purpose. Which one of the two? Let me take a guess. It's the latter.
Screen when you walked up to him, as well as his non-threatening pose and lack of
Yup.
wielding any kind
Yup.
of weapon.
I
Yep,
respawn
my
right in
point
front of him.
exactly.
He kills me. Respawn. He kills me.
You didn't attack him on accident because he takes at least 3 hits to trigger aggro, and I tested this. He
Oh, you can't play the ignorance card. And to me, in my belief, in my freaking personal freaking experience, ignorance forgives nothing. Inform yourself first, dumbass. Talk to the person. If there's a prompt to talk to them, I'll talk to them. But if they show, I'm a bandit suddenly, and it's an ambush. Alright, we're fighting. That's how you freaking do RPG games. Like, I want to ask you for something, and then bandits just appear out of the forest, then it's a fight. If they're not saying anything threatening to you, you don't freaking hit them with your sword. This idiot actually attacked them, and by his explanation, 3 times in a row. What kind of moron attacks in a combo already when they're not even doing anything to you? They're not even doing anything. What do you combo? It's like baseball. 3 strikes, you're out. So this idiot really did a moronic freaking move. An absolutely idiot move. Even I'm not that dumb.
even says,
Do you even comprehend the gravity of this choice?
No. You understand?
bruh, you ignored his dialogue. He's straight up like, are you sure you want to continue attacking me? Yes, you do. All right, gonna have to teach you a lesson.
Respawn.
Yup.
Finally get away. See this big thing, horse, minotaur looking thing, kills me one.
Minotaur.
All right, I respawn right in front of the guy.
Where's
who
the
kills me.
minotaur
I'm
looking
like,
thing?
how is this fun? How is this fun?
So
How
you
is this
die to
fun?
this guy a few more times before figuring out how to run away, and then you run straight towards the giant fuck-off golden knight on a horse, and you're surprised that he's hostile too.
And there's supposed to be a lock-on
What an
system, but
idiot.
my guy decides to just start swinging
No
wildly.
lock on
Tell
something.
me. Tell me you're not making this video without knowing how to lock on. I've never seen someone invalidate their own opinions as a game critic so effortless.
I played Devil May Cry so many times. From 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And no, I will not play the reboot. It can go F itself. I know how to lock on. It's part of the tutorial. It's part of the beginning. It teaches you. Either you did not pay attention. This person really drives my gears. This person really This is not a review. This is a bish video. I'm bishing. I'm bishing and complaining. And oh my gosh. What kind of moron are you? What am I talking about? You are an absolute moron. I said it before.
So we can assume that he ignored everything in the tutorial because
Yup.
the tutorial teaches you
Yup.
how to lock on.
Yup.
You couldn't even Google this like, there's supposed to be a lock-on system. Consult Dr. Google.
And there's supposed to be a lock-on system.
We
but
have
my
the
guy
internet.
decides to just starts swinging wildly. I point the camera back at him. It gives me a light lock-on, and he starts swinging wildly. I'm like, the guy moves, and I'm still swinging wildly. I'm like, how is... I don't care what anybody says. Oh, you gotta do this. Oh.
Press in on the right stick. Don't attack that guy. Sneak past the big horse.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Like, homie, you can't just ignore literally everything the game is trying to tell you and then blame the game. Like, how does a guy who has hundreds of games on his shelves not understand the concept of a non-hostile NPC?
These games are not enjoyable. Yes, I get there are people out there that like it, and this game is not a 10 out of 10. Nowhere near, even if it ends wildest.
And I can see that it's an Xbox game on his head. Let me guess. A part of this guy's shtick is he's a pony. If you don't know that term, I was told that term like Sony ponies. The dick riders of PlayStation. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just saying what I was informed of. And with the console wars with one each other, I don't understand the console wars. Can we all just get along? Can we all just be gamers and have fun? There's no need for the competition between consoles. Believe me, I can't even afford it because I can't justify buying that much of a high price for simply playing games. The reason I got a computer because I can do work. I can print my IDs, I can print anything connected to this, I can connect to the internet, do my research, do my taxes, do my online registrations. That's why I got a PC and not a PlayStation or an Xbox. Because I can't justify buying one. And in the Philippines, it's hard to buy these stuff. It's an investment. It's an actual, you have to pay a lot. And I can't play PlayStation because PlayStation does not support the Philippines. We are part of the 177 countries that nearly lost their games of Helldivers because PlayStation was a massive dick. So I don't have any sympathy for PlayStation at all. And I will not support them if that's how they treat us. Xbox, my cousin has it. I'm neutral on the consoles. I really am. I just don't care. And I don't care, and I will not lord over my PC towards anyone else. You can pick whatever you want to play with, and if you want to play alongside with me, you're always welcome. You're always a part of the squad if you want to play alongside with me in crossplay. That's how I view things. We're all gamers. Can we just have fun? This dickhead cannot.
Dreams.
Dude, just like make a new guy. You couldn't have been more than 10 minutes in.
Just
make a new guy
a new
and
character.
just don't attack him. But nope. He gave up right there. Like, imagine posting a review without even killing a single enemy in a Souls game or learning how to lock on. Yes, this is it. This is his review of the game.
This is one of
2 minutes.
most wretched things in terms of accessibility.
That looks like Thanos!
He must have been sitting there just like, why did that guy I stabbed start swinging back? Could you imagine inviting this guy over to play Smash Bros? And he's like, why are you attacking me? It's a fighting game! Allow me to show you the cherry on the cake, the piece de resistance, to cap off this video.
This is
What's
not
the
a
PS
good game. It is not a 10 out of 10, not even if it wanted to. I can't wait for Gran Turismo.
Wah, wah, wah.
And next up on the Elden Ring Clown Show is a rabbit hole I can't be bothered to go into. Apparently this guy Quantum TV made an Elden Ring review that he later deleted. People saw it was filled with terrible takes and made fun of it, like you do on the internet.
Oh,
One of
no.
these videos happened to be from a 17-year-old
Aw,
British
cute
guy
doggy.
named Mischief. And his response video triggered Quantum TV so far off the edge that he threatened to copyright strike a minor in a different country for criticizing him.
What?
This also led to a bunch of other YouTubers picking up the story.
What?
Which led to Quantum making more videos and justifying his insane takes that you're about to see. It's like a rabbit hole we don't even want to go down. But I
don't
want to give a
think
shout
I
out to Mischief.
want-
His link will be in the description. Go check
right.
him out and subscribe. Pretty good content for his age, I gotta say. But it's real scary if you're a small content creator and you're just being threatened with copyright strikes. It's such like
Aw,
a dick
he
move to do,
left.
so give that guy some support.
Where's he
all
going?
right?
I was so focused
Today
on
I'll
the
be
dog.
giving
I
you
didn't.
guys a review of Elden Ring. Essentially,
Audio and
no
video
bot,
is
okay?
edited to
The
avoid
name of the game
copyright.
should not be
Oh.
called Elden Ring. The name of the game should be called You Die. Again and again and again.
I suppose if you never get good, then yeah, you'll keep dying.
Because
I
that's
want
all
you to
you're
get
really gonna
good.
spend
That's
most
how
of your
gaming
time
should
doing.
be.
You're gonna
Get
die
better,
because
guys.
The game has
It's
no
a-
easy difficulty. The difficulty spikes when you get to certain bosses. It's so unfair that you'll find yourself spending so many hours losing time away from your life.
Losing time away from your life. Huh. Is how I manage my time up to you or anyone else? No. I don't care! Who gave this person the authority over my time? And aside from that, it's my choice to play hard games. I don't give a shit. I played it because, one, to have fun, two, and I want to challenge my skills. Believe me, I played Sonic games and I will not rest until I get an S rank, until I restart, and get everything perfect. That's how I am. I like to perfectionist some things. Believe me, in Helldivers, I where's my freaking achievements? I finished every achievements in Helldivers. That's how much of a perfectionist I am when it comes to my gaming. I just don't care. I just want to achieve some stuff. I don't care what other people think. Where is it? Where is it? Not that one. Where's the other one? Ah, boy. Come on. I think I'll just edit that part in later on because I can't find the image where I 100% the achievement for my freaking Helldivers account. Basically in Steam. So yeah. I really worked hard for that and I'm proud of that and no one else can tell me otherwise, and anyone who does try to make fun of it, you can eat my ass. I don't care what you think. I achieved it and you can bite my cheeks. There we go. Let me fix this. Can I get the achievements? Come on, I think I need to. There we go. I got it. Let me show you guys. This is how I am, and I don't care what people think. It's up to you whether you like it or not. To judge that, one, I like playing games, and two, I just don't mind it. Alright, I think that's it. Let me get the posts. Let me see. Let me show you. Where is it? There we go. 100% and I'm proud. That's what gaming is to me and I don't care. sorry about that interruption. My delivery came in and I got my fry. I know it's unhealthy, but it's delicious. I don't care. Yeah, and my own tumbler for Coke. So let's enjoy more of this. Yeah, I need to remove this one. Let's enjoy more of the Ackman and what nonsense are we gonna drive into. Losers like this are not gamers to me. They're not. You're complaining about hard? Dude, you haven't seen hard at all. And that's what she said.
So I would say this game is for somebody who really is looking for a sandbox. They have no family, no friends, no life, and they have literally thousands of hours to grind away.
Why?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what he says. Waste hours upon hours. Bish, if you like to use your time sparingly, that's on you. And you have no right to dictate to us how we spend our time, and you can go F yourself if you think you're obligated for your time. Like, who are you so important that we have to think about your time? Make a game easy because in consideration to your time? Hey, dickhead! This game is supposed to be played when you're relaxing. If you're busy at work, you don't play a game, dumbass. What is this dick complaining about? And I will proudly boast hours upon hours sank. Hey, during my high school, up to my college, I have approximately 2,832 hours played on GTA 5. And I have collected a lot of properties, a lot of two yachts, because I got two types of characters there. 2 yachts, 2 mega buildings, 2 bunkers, two of everything. And yeah, it's still not boring because I like seeing the accomplishment of me earning the cash by freaking doing missions and heists with friends. And believe me, I don't give a damn how many hours I spent. That's my choice, not yours. So who the hell are you, sir? Whatever the frick you are, asshole. Sandbox.
This is a game
There's
made for people
Gmod,
without
asswipe.
families.
No families?
You,
I got a
orphans.
mother
You
and
probably-
sister. Eat
I
my
can't
ass.
understand why this guy was getting flack.
They have no family, no friends, no life.
You are maidenless.
Where do you come up with this? Do you just get out of bed in the morning and you're like,
I have friends too. Eat my ass.
I'm gonna be a fucking asshole today.
Yup, that's
You
basically
die,
what
you
he
lose
is.
Everything you collected. Everything.
From the last
that
save
means you
point.
start over. So leveling up is extremely hard because of the nature of the game and its difficulty level. And it
Hey, dickhead. I used to play Diablo. And when I die, I lose everything in my inventory, shitface. And I have to work my ass off to get back to that place, make myself stronger, get more items, and redeem the corpse and get my stuff back. If I even can. So I don't understand why are you complaining about this game, but there was previous games with that kind of mindset settings.
and it's not fun. There's nothing fun about this game for somebody who is new to the franchise.
And that's kind of the crux of the
That's the
issue,
point,
right?
jackass,
This is what
you're
I
new.
try to do when I criticize a game or a series that I'm not all that familiar with. I'm much softer about my criticisms. Have an understanding that there's fans that know more about this series than you do, so make it clear you're coming from an outsider perspective and maybe try not to flame the audience. You know, because maybe you want your own audience to grow, and if you're being an asshole, it might be kind of hard. Quantum, just some food for thought.
And then you look at the graphic style. It's a joke. It is literally a joke. And then you look at the graphic style. It's a joke.
It looks beautiful. What the frick are you talking about?
It is like
Look at that.
last gen being sold for
What are
new
those
shit. Like,
light
I don't
effects?
understand
Like wisps?
who they made this game for, where like you want low frame rates, but that for me, that's a massive deal breaker. I'm a massive motion buff, and to do something like that is unacceptable.
Complaining about the frame rate is a valid criticism.
True.
Should that be like the biggest
Performance
factor
is
in your
also
review?
important.
Probably not, but I'll give that to you.
most of your time in the open world
Performance
is
is just a
like running
fraction
around
of the
kinda
review, man.
aimlessly, if I'm being honest. It's one of those games where like
Optimization
it's
is
so
ass
spread out. The map
for
is so
me
big, you're gonna spend a
if
lot of
it's
time
not working
running
properly.
around in a very open field that doesn't necessarily have a particular purpose for being that open.
You're gonna
Ooh,
spend a
you
lot
can
of
get
time
on a horse
running around a
too?
very open
All
field.
right, got some
What's
mounts.
that? You said it's an open world game? What's an open world game again?
I'd like there to be a purpose to almost everything. Like everything is interactable and things like that, but it just doesn't feel like that.
The game is very interactable. You can roll into just about everything.
It's
you can blend in
destructible.
with the scenery around you using a
More
particular
destructible
item.
than
Certain landscapes
Battlefield
will actually be
2044
destroyed
or
throughout a
2042.
boss fight. The game is very interactable. It sounds like you
Ow,
haven't
ow,
played
ow.
it much.
And I think without spoiling any parts of the story, which is lackluster by the way, I think that will be as honest as anyone's going to be about this product. I don't know who they made it for.
Who did they make Elden Ring for? It couldn't possibly be the 12 million people that bought it within 3 weeks.
Again,
A lot of
I
them
couldn't
got it.
speak lowly
Nice,
enough about this
nice
game. I don't recommend it.
nice
And I
sales,
think
man.
If you're smart, you'll just play something else.
If I can find something good to say about Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty Vanguard, there's hope for everything. Find something good to say.
That's the review. Take it or leave it.
Okay, so that was pretty terrible.
I'll leave it. Eat
But
my
guess
ass.
what? Part 2.
Oh boy.
He made another
So as
one.
you guys know, I did a review on Elden Ring.
Oh, he
That
made another
didn't go
one.
very well.
What are you gonna bish about this time?
Yeah, you can say that again.
So I'm receiving some backlash now that I wanted to address with some of you because
How much you want to bet this guy is going to deflect why he's getting backlash?
a lot of you are not only being childish, but I don't think you're actually seeing this objectively. You see, every single Dark Souls fan watching this video right now had to die 1,000,001 times to learn how to play that game. Using that experience and laterally jumping over into Elden Ring, you're able to, again, experience that level of challenge, but it's not as hard because you've already done something similar before.
Honestly, I think I'm hot shit.
What the flying fudge, man? Just because I'm good at one game does not translate how good I am in the other one. Especially if there's new mechanics added to it. I just don't understand the brainstem on this moron. I thought I was hot shit when it comes to Helldivers 1, but when I entered Helldivers 2, there's a different skill set translation between one, especially if it's hard, different. Alright, that was not right. Yeah. Because the game system for Helldivers 1 is top-down, feeling like an RTS game somewhat. In Helldivers 2, it was an FPS, so there's a huge change in what I have to do and what I have to learn. But some mechanics like certain enemies like chargers and stuff, it still translates to it. Yeah, heavy tanks, I miss those damn things, fighting those bastards. Oh boy. It translates differently when you're fighting other opponents. If Elden Ring is different from Dark Souls, one of my friends used to play Dark Souls, and I think he's also playing Elden Ring now. It was no matter what he did in the previous game, it was a difficult transitioning to the second game. It's like, oh my gosh, a lot of things were different, and he got his ass beat a lot. A lot, they say. So I don't give a damn. If you're gonna make a sequel, change a lot of stuff up so that everything you learned prior is not that gonna be easy as well, despite the fact that you've gained knowledge. Believe me, I play. All right, here's a more correct take about it. I wanted to say the difference between the two, between Helldivers 1 and 2, but this is from Devil May Cry 3, 4, and 5. The difference between one of them is barely anything else. It was the same gameplay. But the problem is the different bosses made life a little bit hard, especially with Nero's new mechanics, where the Buster, especially in 5, where he has the breakers, the arm breakers, basically, it was a huge change between one another. I had to learn a few new things and few mechanics, like I have mobility for air hiking and more because of Gerbera, another arm that he uses, and laser beams. It's just, that's what sequels do. It does not carry much. It will carry the basic principle and core systems of the original, but add a crap ton, depending on how much they add, a crap ton of new things for you to learn. Basically, every game to me is a learning curve, so you have to learn. Just like how every champion in freaking League of Legends is a learning curve. So if this moron can't even get good because he played Dark Souls 1 and moved on to Elden Ring, you need to get good, man. You really need to.
Every time a new FromSoft game comes out, and I get my ass kicked again and again.
Yep.
Even when Demon's Souls Remake came out, a game I'd already beaten before, it still kicked my ass. And that's what I love about the games. They always find a way to surprise you.
But you see, somebody like me, I've never played Elden Ring. I've never played Dark Souls. I didn't even know Elden Ring was a part of the Dark Souls series.
Get
And you know what
good!
I met with when I talk about flaws with the series? The same thing I met with the TV world, where when you mention a problem with something, fans of that series just damage control it. They'll say stupid, petty, chisty, catty, childish shit, like, oh, you've lost credibility because you spoke your mind, you gave your opinion, you now have no credibility with me.
No, I think you lose credibility when you talk about things that you don't really understand.
Yep.
When you try to pass it
Yep.
off as, like, fact.
Knowledge.
Or,
Yeah.
you know, when you say things like,
Okay, bye bitch, I don't give a fuck. The reality is, that's my opinion, based off of playing it as a new person. They have no easy mode. The graphics are dog shit.
Are you sure about that?
Again with that
The
crap.
graphics are dog shit.
This is part 2, mind you, and this moron cannot admit. Look at those sun rays. They're so freaking beautiful. It feels like there's tears in the clouds and you see the sun. I've never seen that in a game before, believe me. And even I have full graphics turned up. But now I don't have the I don't have the tech anymore until I buy a new one. And it really sucks. It really absolutely sucks.
The graphics are dog shit. The graphics are dog shit.
the way you phrase things is important. Like so. Elden Ring's graphics are complete fucking trash and I wipe my ass with them. Versus, I wasn't the biggest fan of the graphics and style. Two sentences saying the same thing, but which one do you hate more? Right?
The other one.
There's a difference between, like, matter of fact, like, this animation is broken, and I think the graphics are bad. I think that. You get what I'm saying?
You see the legs? What is he, a Halo Elite? Wow. And I run up to people defending Vanguard. Can you defend this? Can you defend that? I know that the Vanguard went up to updates, but how long did it take for them to fix this shit? How long? This is garbage. This is the one type of game I'll never buy. And believe me, I played Vanguard, but I played for the free week. It was so terrible, they let the game play for free for at least a week. And they did the same thing for Modern Warfare 3, which I played vehemently and enjoyed that entire week because, yeah, the gameplay was more smoother, it's like it's a whole lot easier than before that I had to do some certain things just to get my aim right. And the gadgets and the new tech in the game, really fun. Especially the drone that flies into the enemy's face and blows up. I love that thing, but I don't want to waste money on garbage. It's $40. $40 for a DLC or $60. How much was it? And now it's on sale. I won't even buy it if it's 70% off. Nope, I won't. Eat my ass, Activision.
I think the graphics are bad. I think that. You get what I'm saying? Language, people.
And the thing that really pisses me off is all these fucking fans of this game know that the graphical issues are there. They'll try to say it's okay or it's passable. It's shit. Be honest.
The stuttering problems, I played the game despite that because the game was so good. Is it bad? Yes. Did it stop me from playing?
Another interruption. Well, why do you wait? I ordered a couple of fries for me and my family and they couldn't finish it, but I know I can finish this. Now I got two. Now I got two to freaking fry. I don't think I'm gonna be sleeping too much tonight. If I'm gonna be really this full. Alright, time for me to enjoy and get my Coke. Alright, let's get back to this nonsense.
Play itself, it's clunky. The controls are shitty for a new person just getting in. I don't know how it is for you.
Controls are shitty if you're a new person to any game.
True!
You have to learn the
That's
controls,
true.
man. It's not a
It's a
fucking
learning
flight
curve.
simulator. The controls are hard, bro. There's only so many buttons on the controller. Like, just learn it.
But then, even if you are a vet, you're still gonna die a bunch of times, right? You are.
That's
The way
true.
they
That's
made
the
game
point.
Is so that the way the boss
It
hits
challenges
takes so
you,
much of your
dumbass.
life away. That's very frustrating.
Level up vigor.
But let me just give you a little personal insight as to how I like to do it.
Enlighten
Just that.
me.
I come home from work, I'm trying to unwind, I'm trying to relax. I'm not trying to sit there stressed out on some fucking game, yelling at the screen, trying to hashtag
Get good.
because that's like this mentality that all you guys have kind of gotten submitted into. You guys literally sound like abuse victims, right? Like you're in a really shitty relationship and that's just how it is, man. You know, you just take it on the chin, man. It's how it is.
Is this absolute moron just called me a masochist? I'm looking right at you, viewers. Did this moron call me a masochist? For saying get good? Hey, Bish! How many times have I replayed my Sonic stage? Hey, I played Sonic Forces. I wanted to get every red star. I want to get many rings. I want to finish the game, either taking out all the enemies and get a S rank. And it took me multiple tries. And I got that S rank, and it was fun. Am I a masochist for repeating the game from the start over and over and over again? The frustration is there that, come on, I should have did it. Come on, I should have reacted. Come on, I should have hit that target. Yes, it's there, but the fulfillment and that exhilaration of feeling, yes, I got it, yes, it's there. You're gonna call me that? By saying get good, just get good at the game, you loser. We all have to go through that. Believe me, we all have to. Hey, I didn't get good at League of Legends. I didn't get my rank because I was a bitch that never improved. I improved. I played with my friends. We worked together well. I learned how to coordinate. I learned how to call out. I sucked for the good portion of the beginning of my journey, but I became good because I got good. If you want to be baby mode, no shame on you, alright? Those who are in easy mode are fine. But this little bish is bish baby mode. He wants a bish baby mode. Easy mode, yeah, it's easy. But this guy, he wants it. He wants it to be, hold my hand, mommy. What a whiny little bish.
You sound like abuse victims. What a kind thing to say, dude. Oh, what's that? You like a video game? You fucking abuse victim? I bet your girlfriend slaps your nutsack at night while you're sleeping. Just to fuck with you. Because you like Elden Ring.
You shouldn't be saying it's how it is, or, you know, we just know that that's how these games are. It's not for everyone. A game that's not for everyone isn't a game that should be made, in my opinion.
A game that is not for everyone is a game that shouldn't be made, in my...
Not for everyone. The only game made for everyone is for toddlers. Right? Because it's rated E for everyone. What kind of bullshit mentality is that? In the Helldivers webpage, they say a game made for everyone is a game for no one. Because we cannot please everyone. And believe me, in our community, the YouTube community, in any community, I don't try to make everyone like me. You like me because I am. If you don't like me, move on. Simple as that. Because if my hair will turn white in the next 2 years if I stressed myself to make everyone like me. Not everyone likes me. Believe me, I got a few haters who hate my guts to the point that they want me to cease existing. But I just don't care. I'm me, and I will not change me for their benefit. To be more tolerable. No. I am me. Take it or leave it. Simple enough, right? That's how we are in our lives. I can't change who I am. I'm not a chameleon. I'm just a goofball who enjoys games. Period. And anime. And stuff. And writing books. And writing fanfiction. I just don't give a damn. This moron is... Wow. I thought I met stupid before. But this person is beyond it. I would call him trash, but that's an insult to garbage. What an absolute loser. What an absolute loser. Here's what I consider about gamers, because I had a run-in with tourists, and believe me, they ruin lore. They ruin lore, they try to change stuff that shouldn't be changed, and it's so freaking annoying. You can't change the lore. It's the established lore. And you can't also peer pressure the writers or the people who are in charge of the lore to change it for you. That's why I hate people like that. It's what happened to our hobbies. I miss the fact that when I used to play a game, they called me a nerd and a geek. But right now, everyone's claiming they're a nerd and a geek. When I look at them, they're not. They don't even love the game they play. It saddens me that it's been that way. I just enjoy what I do. And that's it. Man, this video is really taking a lot out of me. Taking the piss right out of me. Man, this freaking sucks. If this is what gaming is, I'd rather freaking play alone. This is what online gaming does to you. Freaking hell, I'll go offline.
My opinion.
Call of Duty. Oh, no, those are gone. That's gone.
Oh!
Those aren't for kids. Halo Reach, rated M. That's gone. Fable, no, kids are playing that. Bioshock, that's gone. Mass Effect, Sex and that. Dragon Age sucks. Tales of Vesperia, rated T, not for everyone. Modern Warfare, you're gone. Dragon Ball Z, there's violence.
Hey! Don't throw away the Dragon Ball!
Game. Infinite Warfare, oh yeah, that's made for nobody. Advanced Warfare, that's made for even less people. Oh god, getting rid of all of this. All this. No more games. None of these are made for every single person on the planet.
Wow.
Gotta get rid of everything. Everything burns.
A game that's not for everyone isn't a game.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
What do you mean? No single product on the planet can be made for everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know why people use ultimatum statements like this. It's like, it always goes back to the accessibility thing. Like, maybe you just don't enjoy this thing and you should get over it. I can live with the knowledge that tampon advertisements don't target me. They don't sell me on tampons. I feel left out of the tampon industry. And that's an industry I really want to get into.
That's not for us, man.
Because I'm such a pussy. And I want every single thing on the planet to revolve around me. I think that might be one.
What did you just say, man? That caught me off guard. What?
Industry I really want to get into because I'm such a pussy and I want every single thing on the planet to revolve around me.
To say that with a straight face, man, that takes balls.
Takes I've ever heard.
Games are supposed to be fun, transcend the reality that we have right now, take you to new worlds, give you new abilities. You're allowed to do things that you never ever could do in the real world.
Although I moved it to the other,
accessible to anyone regardless of experience level.
They'll have a
like
lot more.
When people like this say every game should be made for everyone, it's like, okay, so why the fuck do we have a rating system then? Yeah. Because not every game is made for everyone.
Because
and I want to pause this a little bit. Sorry for constantly pausing. This is what the reaction video is. The ESRB. A little fun fact trivia for all of you. The ESRB was not in existence before. Do you not want to know when it was formed? It was created because of the controversy of Mortal Kombat, a video game that showed graphic gore and violence. That is why the ESRB was created for. And they had to slap Mortal Kombat with the mature sign because it's not for kids. I don't want any kids seeing that. Believe me, when I was a kid, I would be freaking. I have a photographic memory. That would engrave itself to my mind and it will never leave, depending on how much it was burned into my brain. So ESRB is essential, especially when kids are involved. Those types of games like that is not meant for them. Call of Duty as well. Especially if there's so many blood. Blood for the... I'm not a traitor. Alright, you 40k fans who are watching me. I'm a loyalist. I'm a blood angel. Blood for... no. Blood for blood. Or sanguineous.
The reality is, if it wasn't so ridiculously hard and you had the thrill of dying a bunch of times, it's really a lackluster game with shitty graphics. The graphics are dog shit. The graphics are dog shit.
Ooh.
Shitty graphics.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Again, I'm new to the franchise. I had no idea what it is, and then...
The problem is you're new to the franchise. You act like your opinions are far more important than everyone else's. It's like, no, your opinions are less important. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Of course, when you go to the community as a new gamer, you would think, right, as a gamer, you'd have people being welcoming. I had maybe 5 people in the whole comment thread. Like, hey man, you know, let's do those bosses together, I'll help you out. You know, only 5 people. The rest of them were like, oh, you're a clown, you've lost credibility, it's demeaning.
You would think people would be welcoming. I only told them that if you like this game, you probably don't have any friends or family. Why don't you like me? You pieces of shit, you're supposed to like me. Well, how are your people's skills so bad? You don't know that, like, hey, insulting people doesn't make friends. You insult them after you become friends.
Because you're new to a game that's known, by the way, for being incredibly fucking difficult. And it's your fault, not the devs' fault for not thinking of every single player of all kinds of walks of life. They don't care.
They don't care about you. This game isn't for you. Not every game should be made for everyone. He's the type of guy that, you know those dudes when they're talking to a woman and they're like, wow, I think you're so pretty and hot, and they reject him and he's like, fuck you, bitch, you're so ugly, I hate you. Yeah. It's like, this is how they deal with not being included or not being accepted by people or a community or someone. It's that, like, rejection of, like, I didn't like you anyways. I didn't want to be a part of this community.
Sounds like a fudge boy.
Like, self-sabotage.
It's a challenge, and it has to be for players who think every game is fucking easy, and if you aren't one of those players, then you are a scumbag, you filthy casual. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man.
Did you seriously say that?
Why
you can't say that on
am I
YouTube.
Still getting hate?
I can see why you deleted this video.
Oh.
I can't understand why you posted it in the first place.
There goes part 2, loser.
I'm not gonna.
Wow, seriously, I've heard that said before.
Talked down to because
and that was not right, no matter what the context.
Of a game that...
You're on the internet. You're on the internet, Quantum TV. People are gonna not like you.
Yes, truly.
But hopefully by explaining this to you, I can maybe kind of smooth out your aggression and your backlash. Again, nothing against you. It's not a personal attack. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. You like what you like, but it is childish.
That is not a good thing to say to anyone,
X,
man.
Y, and Z.
No matter what.
Like the video game I like, it doesn't run.
I don't care if you hate the person.
Go kill yourself, man. It's a fucking game, and at the end of the day, it's a trash game. It's gonna stay on the shelf, and I stand by what I said 100%. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. I don't recommend it, and I think...
I know you act, man. You're repeating it again and again. Stop it.
One of those diehard players. But for most people, it's
I get it. He said it.
And that's the video.
Okay. That was terrible.
We're going to start with the good stuff. Elden Ring can be purchased at places like Amazon and really most online retailers and returned. That's a silver lining. And the best thing about this game.
He made a part 3 video.
Hold on to your butts.
Now here's what I'll say to prove that the game is terrible.
Oh, he's gonna prove it.
This loser can't take a hint. He made part 3.
To the same thing. You do not need an easy mode.
You got crapped
or
on
any
twice.
Kind of easier mode or even a normal difficulty option. You know what? Screw difficulty options altogether. The game is designed to be ultra hard, ultra challenging. That's the purpose of the game. If you give it a difficulty option, all you're doing is destroying the game and there's no point in playing it. You know what that means, guys? That means this is a dumpster fire. Just toss it in the trash.
I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to point to this video I did about difficulty options in Souls games, but I'm gonna continue doing it as long as dumbasses keep reiterating their same stupid points. Games can be made with multiple difficulty options in mind, or only one. It's up to the developer's intent. I don't see anybody talking shit about the original Super Mario Brothers. You move and jump. 2 buttons and a D-pad. It doesn't get much more accessible than that.
Yep.
But oh no, the original Super Mario Brothers doesn't
It's too
have
tough.
a difficulty option. It's so inaccessible to me. I can't play this. It's trash. Throw it in the trash.
Let's talk graphics. The game was delayed 4 years, right?
The game was delayed for 4 years? I'm raising an eyebrow to that one. Actually, the game was only delayed for a month.
So that was a fucking lie.
This game doesn't really.
Why
break
should we
the
trust
mold of
you?
Any open world game that has ever.
It's clear that you don't do research.
It absolutely
dumbass.
does, because From Software has successfully taken their more linear,
that's so cool.
enclosed
Riding a
areas
horse,
and
I want a
transitioned
lance.
that formula to
Yeah.
an open world seamlessly,
Yeah.
better
Joust.
than most
How
of the
about
current
thee?
open world games to date. It absolutely
This looks
succeeds
cool. I
and
might try
excels
it.
as an open world title.
I'm gonna
There
try
are
it when I get a new
cutscenes
video
that,
card.
Razzle and dazzle and break the mold.
Do they have bows and
also
arrows?
Offering a super
Question?
challenging
Question mark?
experience.
Find the bow.
No! What the fuck?
And I do
Asmund, and that was a freaking meteorite.
The game has a toxic player base.
This is where they always go.
Shut the F up with that. Shut the F up with that. Shut the F up. There will be toxic people. But you can't label the entire player base, even if you segregate it, into a freaking small... In all honesty, if it's gonna be toxic, it's about, if we can count, about 100 people. Out of the millions of people playing, it will be 1,000 people who are absolutely toxic. There won't be... I've met a couple. I met a few. In Helldivers, I met a player that kept killing us and sabotaging our game because he wants to see the world burn. But does that make a large portion of the Helldivers toxic? No. In all honesty, many of those who I fought alongside with were good and decent players. They even were considerate enough to save me. When I said, I need to go to the bathroom, I left, and when I came back, they were still there waiting for me to get on the ship. They didn't leave me behind. And we had a fun role playing. Like, no one gets left behind, brother. Let's go. Like, wow. This is the typical talking, parroting that I hear from gaming journalists and activists trying to ruin our games. Believe me, I've seen and heard their garbage for far too long. For the past 2 to 3 years already. And I am sick and tired of it. These are the tourists that shouldn't be in our gaming spaces. That shouldn't be in our hobbies. They claim to be gamers, but they instantly quit at the start of a freaking game. You couldn't even get past the tutorial? What? Is 2 buttons too hard for you? Man! I've seen incompetent people before. I've seen incompetent people in you-know-where. But a gamer? Wow. It's either you're completely inept or you're just a tourist. You're just a... Casuals, I'm fine with casual because I am a casual from other games. And I admit that I am a filthy casual. But I'd rather be a filthy casual than a dirty tourist. Get out of the game. Get out of the freaking game if you can't handle it. Sign out. Freaking assholes.
They flame the player base and then get flack and they're like, well, this is evidence that they're toxic. I just told this fan base that the only reason you like this game is because you don't have friends or family.
No. You didn't hear that right. The game has a cult-like toxic player base. What does this mean? This means that the players of Elden Ring are likened to people who would rather drink blood from a cup than your neighbor next door. They are very weird people.
You're
F this guy. You're calling us a cult now? What next? Gonna call us extremists? What the hell is wrong with this person? What the hell is wrong with this person? I heard of this person before. I think I remember now. I was told there's some drama. I avoided the drama as much as possible. I only got bits and pieces about it. And seeing this person face to face, oh, I just want to turn off my monitor right now.
You're weird for liking this game. Maybe your experience with these people has something to do with what you've said to them.
At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. And I stand by what I said 100%. If you Google Quantum TV right now, or you look Quantum TV up on YouTube, rather, you will see a string of attack videos because of my opinion of the review that I issued out. In addition to the fact that when approached by what they call commentary, which is essentially gamers of a certain tier level that like to illegally download people's videos, re-upload them, and smack talk over them to own their review talking points, they call it fair use.
It's not illegal to download someone's videos. Hey, fuck with. I cursed. I got so angry I cursed. I tried to avoid cursing as much as possible. That's why you hear fudge or ship with a P or bish with a SH. But I actually cursed. YouTube has a feature called download, allowing us to download the video. What the hell? People even I have a person who asked permission to use my voice in an AI video. Or even use me for whatever remixes they want to do. This guy seriously, in my images, this guy is seriously insane. I think that will be the last pause up until the end. I'm sorry so much. This is a reaction video. It's bound to happen. This person is deranged. Ah, the dog.
That's all, folks.
Is that copyright?
No, you can download videos off YouTube. It's not illegal.
Yeah.
They don't care how much of the video they're using. They completely ignore the 4 factors of fair use used and publicly broadcasted on YouTube.
I don't know how someone could research fair use so much and still not understand what it is. You can critique someone's points and reviews. It's the whole fucking point of fair use. If I don't like a movie, I need to be able to show clips of the movie that I don't like. And if I don't like your video, I should be able to show clips of your video that I don't like. It's fair use. So this guy is like arguing copyright law in his Elden Ring review. He's become so detached from the actual game and mechanics that he's just going after people that are criticizing him. How is this a review? Why don't you think about like what you're making before you make it?
Yep.
And a lot of these smaller channels, 200 subscribers, 400 subscribers, 4,000 subscribers, that tier of lower YouTuber will steal videos. It's a known thing. It's a huge problem. YouTube doesn't do anything about it. And if you tell them not to do that,
I'm 7,000 subscribers. I'm sorry I paused. I said I wouldn't. But you're calling me a low tier? I never cared about tiers. I never cared. If you're successful, I'm proud of you. I'm amazed that you got that level. I am honored to even be noticed by Senpai. What the oh man, he's one of those types. The holier than thou. I freaking hate people like that. Screw this person.
They'll just say anything is fair use.
Oh, that's this tier of lower YouTubers. I'm gonna talk down to you because my penis is like 10 times smaller than yours, Mischief. Sorry. You seem to put a lot of importance on the validity of people's arguments based on their subscriber count.
Wow! That's not a good argument.
How many subs do I have again?
Over the years,
a million?
I've had to learn the hard way that you can't just talk over somebody else's content, pausing and playing it, calling it fair use. That is not fair use.
You absolutely can if you add constructive feedback to the video itself.
Yep.
If you transform the work beyond what it was originally posted as.
And that's why, I'm sorry I paused again. That's why I add trivia and some memes and clips and some tidbits for you guys, like something that happened in the movie, like this actor did this, they were used to be like that, their background on this was amazing, they used to play on that one. I point out some things that people usually miss in some instances. And I freaking frame by frame love animation and showcase all the good screenshots for you guys to see and enjoy those and give some construction about storyboarding, story writing, I think, and fan fiction. Tips on fan fiction. Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how you transform content, you dickhead.
That is absolutely fair use. I've seen Osmongold react to videos of mine, and
Yup.
he has genuinely good
Yup.
feedback to my video and elaborates further on the points that I make. That should be a medium that is encouraged, not censored, right?
I'm just here, like, reviewing a game once. Let me say that again. All the negative press you've seen on me is because I reviewed a game once, didn't like it, some 16-year-old kid picked it up, can't sum it up enough. The game is trash, the community is trash, outside of 1%. Ultimately speaking, the game is, like, literally a 0 out of a 10 to me.
And let me guess, that 1% is you, dickhead.
Worst score I could possibly give it. I would light it on fire on camera if I still had it. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. You guys literally sound like abuse victims, right? And I stand by what I said 100%. But at the end of the day, Elden Ring is really quite genuinely, unobjectively, and objectively a bad game. It is. It doesn't do anything new. Be creative, FromSoft. Start welcoming players. Start doing something outside of saying.
I wonder what this idiot has anything to say to his son Wukong.
Ignore him.
That point
Ignore
happened.
him.
Or Wukong.
He's
Enjoy
done. He's
all
stupid.
the
Don't
other
listen to
million
him.
video
dollars
game.
you had from other players that would rather be a
You're
mod
not
than a
hearing what he's
community.
saying. Blah, blah, blah,
That's
blah,
all
blah.
No game of the year, no real champion, just bare minimum.
No game of the
When
year.
games come out, you'll be a footnote in a couple of months. Nobody will even talk about this.
Elden Ring became game of the year, you
mention it
dickhead.
When we talk about the greats of this generation, that is a fact. When the next generation cycle is said and done, don't forget it. And remember, I said it on this day.
He
These are
talks
hard
like he's an
facts.
authority
Everybody's
about
gonna
gaming.
spit,
What the
but
hell?
Pretty much me. So.
You serious?
Yeah, so my advice is if you're reviewing a game, keep it about the game and don't just like go out of your way to flame the audience. Maybe try to come into it like, hey, I don't really know so much about these games. This is how it appears to me. These are the problems I have with it. Am I wrong? Am I missing something? Oh, I am? Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll give it another try. Maybe just like be a rational human being. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did and subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. Alright, everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out.
I would say that you got me interested in Elden Ring, and I might try it out. So you did your job on that one. At the same time, you opened my eyes to how many idiots in the world there exist, and now we have a population of 1 or 2, depending on those 2 you saw that I saw. Making a review, 2 minutes. What an idiot! What an idiot! This was just both sad and disappointing. I'm not going to eat up more of your time. I've already gave my points. I already gave my ideas on some stuff and my opinions on some stuff like that. And I don't want to waste any more. So hope you guys enjoy this. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. It's really up to you. People do recommend me some stuff. This is one of those recommendations. And I finally answered your request after me diving into the sea of comments that I have found myself in. And hope you enjoy that. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. It's really up to you. And I'll see you again soon on the next video. Be there or be freaking square.